juries do things. I mean, that's our system that we have. You go before a jury of your peers to make these kinds of decisions. And I think, generally speaking, juries have historically pretty much done the right thing, given the evidence they have. But my fear of this from the beginning, and all the indictments, one especially Bragg and New York was really kind of a stretch, is anything that's brought forward, if it's a hung jury or is found innocent, will be viewed as a complete, vindication. I did everything perfectly right. And I don't think that's really the case, but our system isn't really designed to deal with some of these things in this kind of way.
So, right, and now, the whole country is looking at whatever, however many juries there are, right, however many of these things go to trial before the election, as determining what really happened. It's a precarious situation to be in. And in that front, Gabe, I want to ask you about the movement that has been gaining steam right now, which is a movement to try to remove Trump from state ballots using the Constitution, citing the 14th Amendment specifically, and its insurrection clause. Now, Trump is trying to fight this. He's filing a motion with a lawsuit trying to do that in Colorado in federal court. But, Gabe, it's interesting. I spoke to Professor Lawrence Tribe about this. He supports it. And specifically, I asked him about people who say, look, why are you trying to do this? Why are you trying to take him off the ballot? Leave it up to the voters. And he said, you've got to respect the Constitution.
Oh, with the front doors closed, right?
Yeah.
Suppose Bill Clinton or Barack Obama or George W. Bush wanted to run, and people supported them.
Whoa!
They would not be able to run because they're not eligible under the 22nd Amendment. Suppose a 30-year-old wonderful, charismatic character wanted to run. Would it be undemocratic to keep them off the ballot? Democracy is defined partly by the rule of law.
It's an interesting point, Gabe. He's saying, you're not going to just say, oh, because everybody likes this person.
I guess it's been thundering a lot lately.
You get what?
See, it's been thundering a lot lately.
No.
Well, I mean, the inverse of that argument is true. A lot of people don't.
Whoa! I just saw a big bolt in the sky.
If somebody's 30 years
I just saw a big bolt in the sky.
Why?
I know if they're 30 or not, they can't be qualified to be president. You've been elected twice. I know that. You can't be on the ballot. Who's deciding this? Because right now, some people are saying this is, any individual election official can say, I have decided he committed insurrection. And this is from Section 3 of the 14th Amendment. Section 1 of the 14th Amendment also has to do with due process at the state level. They're asking state officials to make these decisions. There are processes in every state to look at this. But let me tell you something. If they go and they decide that they're going to try to get somebody off of the ballot, you think that if people were angry at January 6th, this will give them a whole new set of grievances, because at this point they'll say the system is rigged and he was right all along.
All right, Gabe, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I'm glad to talk to you.
Thanks. Have a great day.
All right, you too. The next Hurricane Lee getting bigger tonight. The latest forecast showing it coming dangerously close to the U.S. Northeast. And I'm going to talk to a longtime storm chaser who has a warning for those on the East Coast. Plus,
Is that us on the East Coast?
What's that?
Is that us on the East Coast?
Yeah.
Flattens entire villages and towns.
Oh, is a hurricane?
It's going to be coming here. It's going to be going to Boston, they said.
I wonder if this storm is that.
With the money I saved, I started a dog walking business. I wasn't big fan at first, but then I figured it's just walking, right? Oh. Oh no, it's just funny.
Whoa!
You're lucky you're so cute. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Connections. For over 200 years, they've been the city's business. From connecting oceans and continents by helping finance the Panama Canal, to today, we're still making our most important connections, people. We connect security and innovation, all to help drive growth. Our global scale connects businesses to over 160 markets, and today's ideas with tomorrow's opportunities. For the love of moving businesses forward, for the love of progress. City.
DirecTV Sports Central gives you access to every game, but Terry doesn't have DirecTV.
Come on, whip it down.
Here. Now, you can find the game easy. Barbecue is saved!
Access NFL Sunday Ticket on us. Get a $400 reward card.
My barbecue is ruined.
is to provide complete balanced nutrition for strength and energy.
Ensure complete balanced nutrition with 27 vitamins and minerals, and Ensure Complete with 30 grams of
Whoa.
protein.
Are you still using your hands when you put on your shoes? Step into the future like I did with new hands-free Skechers slip-ins. The secret is slip-ins have an invisible built-in shoehorn so your foot slides into place without bending down or touching my shoes. Try Skechers slip-ins.
Life, diabetes. Each day is a new story of going, doing, and living. Lucerna Protein Smart with 30 grams of protein to help keep
There's a fly here.
uniquely designed with carb sticks
No,
to help
push
manage
it out.
blood sugar response. Lucerna, bring on the day.
Someday, Christian Amanpour meets the Ukrainian ballet dancers. Do you think he would have picked up a gun, gone to the front?
These joys will fill my life.
Keeping art alive.
Dance, it's our language.
The whole story with Anderson Cooper, Sunday at 8 on CNN.
Everything you love from ShopRite is now in your phone on Instacart. Get free delivery on your first order.
Whoa.
Wow.
Do something to feel okay to drive. You're not okay to drive.
I got the
Don't drive boss.
I got the bolt on video.
Cool.
Donating to a pet's medical care can keep families together. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
I'm on Roger on Capitol Hill, and this is CNN.
Tonight, two major stories we're following.
I hear the fly buzzing around.
Growing in size as it heads
You hear
towards
what?
the
I heard the
northeast
fly
US,
buzzing around.
Also in Morocco, the intense search for survivors. Rescue crews are just reaching some of the remote areas hit by the hardest by that devastating earthquake. And this is drone video you're looking at. I mean, it's just complete and utter devastation. The death toll rising to more than 2,800 people tonight. Nana Bashir is out front.
Stone by stone, hour by hour, the desperate search for survivors pushes on. The silence in this remote mountainous village, punctured only by the
Whoa.
those who survived, now left to mourn.
Wow.
I got that on video.
Here, this really is a race against time. There is a woman and her 12
I got that on video.
buried
Oh,
beneath
cool.
the rubble and full, their family waiting anxiously for news of whether they have survived Friday's earthquake. They are quickly losing hope. Berzika has already buried 19 members of her family. Now, she fears she will soon have to bury her niece, Shema. On Saturday morning, we could still hear her voice, she tells me. She was alive. Now we can't hear her. They took too long to get here. Until now, we've been digging through the rubble with our bare hands. If help had arrived sooner, we could have rescued them in time. Though small in size, the village of Imientella was among the hardest hit by the earthquake, the deadliest Morocco has suffered in decades. But 3 days on, rescue teams have only just arrived. The high mountainous range simply too remote. The roads, up until now, still obstructed by debris from the quake. And with time running out, rescuers say this has now become a recovery operation.
I think they are all working very hard, but till now they don't need a dog for search for life. So they confirm this.
Why should we clean Colin's cage?
And this rubble is already
Hey,
possible.
you want to do it tomorrow?
Few lives in this
I guess so.
community have been untouched by death. Each body recovered, a gut-wrenching reminder of the climbing death toll, already in the thousands. It's unclear just how many in this village are still missing. But for those buried beneath the rubble, just like little Shema, rescuers fear it is already too late.
And look, Erin, this is just one of dozens of remote villages across the foothills of the Atlas Mountains that have been impacted, completely devastated by Friday's earthquake. The government provide compensation for those that have lost their homes, but for the many families, the countless families who have lost loved ones, who still have family members beneath the rubble, this will come as no solace. Many still asking why the response has been so slow. Erin?
Nada, thank you very much in Marrakesh tonight. And also this evening, Hurricane Lee moving across the Atlantic, swinging sharply to the right, expected to move north. At this hour, Lee is about 380 miles north of the Leeward Islands, and there is a growing risk that it will hit the East Coast. Maine and Massachusetts are now included in the northwestern edge of the forecast cone. Hurricane trackers emphasizing Lee remains a major hurricane tonight. Right now, a Category 3, expected to gain strength and also expected to significantly increase in size. This all coming after Lee already intensified once to a Category 5, one of the fastest recorded rates in history. Out front now, longtime Florida storm chaser Mike Boylan also runs Mike's weather page, that popular hurricane tracker website. And Mike, I'm glad to have you back with me. You and I spoke about this the other day, and you have been warning how badly this could hit the East Coast. What are you seeing tonight?
You're right. It's getting stronger tonight, and it's going to make that turn northward, and it's going to be growing, like you mentioned, in size. And what I'm worried about is it's going to lose some strength. We're going to hear it downgraded a lot. I've always hated that because people kind of don't take it as serious. So the system's going to be expanding a lot, and it's going to be entering an area there in the Gulf of Maine that I looked up history, and there hasn't been a lot of storms up there. Some of the wave maps I've been looking at is 20, 30 foot seas.